I see these people talking about capitalism, how capitalism has brought millions of people out of poverty and, you know, oh, you're talking about capitalism and capitalism brought you all of this technology that you have. Okay, let's say that's true, right? If that's true, capitalism is still going to get destroyed by its child, which is automation. Capitalism is going to get destroyed by its own child, which is automation. And it's not like it's going to be in some distant future. No, the shit is happening now. I mean, you go to Walmart, I went to Walmart, I didn't have to interact with another human being once. One time in a whole damn experience. You get your stuff and use the damn automated fucking cash register. This shit is happening now, automation. And it's like people just, I don't know if they just want to ignore reality, but you can ignore reality, but you can't ignore the consequences of ignoring reality. It's like these people that worship capitalism, they don't want to adapt. They don't want to realize that capitalism was just a phase, Just because something worked at once upon a time doesn't mean it works for every single time, Capitalism is becoming obsolete. It already is an inefficient system, It's inefficient in the way that it distributes and disperses resources, It's just an inefficient system. But automation, the big surge of automation is going to happen. Only reason it hasn't happened yet is because the companies, that they're thinking, well, for the time being, we'll get a couple of automated machines. We'll pay a couple of the workers. But you think that shit's gonna keep happening? Fuck no. See, that's the thing about technology. We get better at making technology as time progresses, but also it gets cheaper. See what I'm saying? So as these automated machines get cheaper and these companies start buying automated machines and they start replacing human workers and human laborers with machines. Now what? Now you got all these people unemployed, Now what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're gonna ignore that? You can't ignore that. That's a thing. That's the thing that is happening and is gonna continue to happen. But even on a bigger scale. A much bigger scale, see. So the thing about it is, are you going to sit there and cry and whine and bitch about how good capitalism is and all of this other bullshit, or are you going to progress, evolve, have an open mind? That's what happens when you have a closed mind. This is what happens when you have a closed mind and you're unable to adapt. You're inept to obtaining new information. You're ideologically just inept, closed-minded. See, look at Detroit. Look at Detroit. It was the mecca of automobile production. Detroit, yeah. And then once that shit just started getting fucking outsourced and everybody else started doing the same shit, it's like you're just another guy. Like, you're obsolete. So the only one thing that you build your entire foundation on is just fucking obsolete. No one cares. So now it's the big shithole. It's one of the most poverty-stricken places in the fucking country. In a first world, the fucking industrialized nation. You got people starving and shit. You can go to Detroit. There's so many abandoned houses. I mean, you can go to Detroit, and buy a house for $1. I mean, it's a fucking food pantry. How the fuck do you have it's a fucking food desert, you know? It's a food desert, you know? How the fuck do you have a food desert in one of the richest society that ever fucking existed, you know? It's like a food desert? What the fuck, man? But you know, this shit is weird, man. Motherfuckers gonna have to start realizing that, you know, you talking about these damn illegals, motherfucker. Goddamn illegals taking my damn jobs. I ain't gonna be the fucking illegal immigrants and aliens and whatever the fuck else you wanna call them. No, it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be fucking machines, motherfucker. It's gonna be machines, motherfucker. They are gonna take your job. But the thing about it is, you know, we've been playing capitalism, this type of capitalism for so damn long that motherfuckers... You know, we've been playing this type of capitalism for so long that motherfuckers start identifying with what they do for a living, you know, how they make money, you know. You have people identifying with what their profession is, what their career is. And that's the thing about humans, is like, we can't just do something for what it is. You know, once we do something for a certain amount of time, it becomes life. And whatever worked for your generation, you're gonna teach it to your kids, and those kids are gonna teach it to their kids, and they're gonna teach it to their kids, so on and so forth. And so it becomes a culture. You see what I'm saying? It's a culture now. Now, you're not doing it for the logical reasons. You're doing it for emotional reasons. You're doing it for tradition. You know, there's rituals, traditions. You know what I mean? And it's like, it hinders progression, because you have people that's stuck in their ways, people that are conservative, you know, and believe in traditional values, you know, traditional Christian values, you know, and it's like, oh man, that shit, that's not why we did this shit. That's not why we should be doing this shit, because that shit is just inefficient. That shit is obsolete. That shit is destructive. That shit is unsustainable. And you know what I mean? It's like, are you gonna keep, like, people just need to accept reality. People need to accept reality. This shit is fucked. Fucked beyond repair. It's total. You gonna keep holding on to that shit, that pile of shit, just because your grandpa ate that pile of shit, just because your grandpa worked at that pile of shit, just because your grandpa, you know, he had fun with that pile of shit. That was his pile of shit because that's all they had. Or you're gonna go to this nice fucking new advanced little device over here that has all these features on it. It's way more efficient than that pile of shit, that pile of junk that your grandpa had, that your grandpa praised, because that's the only thing, that's all he knew. But you know more. You have access to more information, more technology, more resources than ever before. It's like people hold on to these antiquated notions and concepts, and you know, you're thinking with a very outdated mindset. Now, when we were in the wild, we did all of this manual labor because that's what we had to do to survive. I mean, you look around, we got fucking technology, automation, AI, and machines doing everything. The only reason why people still do work is because, you know, one is a cultural thing. Two, you know, that's the thing about it, though. That's the thing about it. Capitalism, it shoehorns in pointless jobs just for the fact that, oh, he's employed, you know, oh, these people are employed. You holding on to the symbol rather than the substance. See, like, fuck the symbol. It's about the substance. Like, what are you being employed for? I thought the whole point was to fucking live a quality of life in advance. But see, all of these, like, that's the thing, is like capitalism is money, but people pretend, or I don't know if they pretended, I don't know if they're really ignorant, but people act as if it's not just about money, but it is just about money. Capitalism, that's the fuck it is, obtaining capital. I mean, you take some dirty money, you take some clean money, it's just fucking money. You know? Buy the same shit with it. It's fucking currency. Not like the shit has any intrinsic fucking value. It's fiat, they just print more of it. Inflation, bullshit. You know? That's why they got fucking these cryptocurrencies emerging, because, you know, money is the only power that it has, the only value that it has, the faith that you have in it. The fact that, oh, we say it has value, so that's why it has value. If everybody today just started fucking using goddamn pebbles, fucking rocks as money, and said, fuck currency, fuck US currency, then this shit is worthless. You know? But anyway. Yeah, man, just people gotta accept what's happening now, what's gonna happen in the future. You know, we gotta have a mindset to where we're adaptable. We're able to adapt. We're willing to adapt. So if we don't, then this shit's gonna end really ugly. It's gonna end really fucking ugly, just like any other empire. See, America thinks that it's fucking invincible. That it's just unsinkable. Nah, America not invincible, man. I mean, just like all these other empires that fucking got destroyed. They just fucking collapsed. You're not uncollapsible. The Roman Empire, the fucking Aztecs, fucking Mayans, all these civilizations thought that they were unbeatable and, you know, impervious to anything. No. And you know, the thing about it is, most of these civilizations, these empires that think that way, they don't collapse from some invader, some conquistador, some, you know, conqueror, some dictator that infiltrates their empire and destroys it. No, it gets destroyed from the inside. It gets destroyed from the inside. It collapses on itself from something that it was too pompous. It was too, you know, it had too big of a head, too arrogant, you know, too narcissistic and egotistic to realize that the thing that is going to destroy you is you. The thing that's going to destroy you is something that you created. That's all capitalism is. That's all America is, man. It's just any other empire. Able to be fucking collapsed. But, you know, shit don't have to happen like that. As long as you have an open mindset, America. But hey, I'm just some guy. It's really about what we as a mass group of the human species are going to do as a whole. Are going to determine the future of humanity.